What is good, friends, and welcome back. If you like the last video of 21 in Moscow, you will love this one. There's even more action, some base popping action. As we are racing against time, we have to reach the mass central command that is currently under construction. Just so you understand the context or the story behind this game footage is MAS had no choice to relocate their central command. They activated the base shield, the bubble, and the bubble only lasts about 2 hours, if I recall. And the bubble only works when you are in active claim land. When your lantern's invalid, the bubble no longer works. So the central command that we almost surrounded was in danger. MAS had to relocate their central command, and our job is to seize the opportunity and stop this construction. It's about 150 kilometers east side. There's two ways to reach this central command: by this bridge, as you can see, and from the lower portion of this territory that you will see when I will zoom out. For those who are unaware, we are playing against 14 and MAS, also server 7, but you won't see them in this game footage. They are kind of isolated on the far west side of the city. They're trying to do their best to reach their ally 14 and 19, but it will be impossible at this time I'm shooting this video. Now, in our side, we have FWZ, Avengers from server 30. We have 24, hashtag 21, our sister alliance. And our goal is to race toward the eastern side of this claim land to reach the MAS central command. It's well protected. And let me tell you that MAS is playing a good game right now. They are absolutely insane. They have huge activity. They really care about their central command. It's not in the best position. It's kind of close to our reinforcement. So you will see if they will succeed or not. I will buff up a little bit. I will put some buff to help me out. I'm in control of a light tank group, and I'm also in control of the tag, as I will do my best to show the way to our allies in order to burn that or stop that central command in a timely fashion. You won't see a lot of 14 in this game footage. It's mainly MAS. I don't know why 14 doesn't look active in this game sequence. Maybe it's not their best time for activity. I know that MAS is really active, as you can see. They will plop some bases. They will try to do whatever it takes to prevent us from approaching this construction. As you can see, there is a lot of troops, and this is the lower portion where we are burning, or 24 is building, actually. And we are attacking from two fronts, the south and the west. Now in teal, it's probably 24, mostly FWZ and Avengers. As you can see, I have a tag here like push aggressively. Those bases will pop one after the other. We lose absolutely no time. Very aggressive. There you go. So this is the destination we need to go. So I'm tagging along straight up to this building site. Now, my job as a light tank rally leader is to protect the artillery. So the artillery is quite effective at burning bases and most of the time burning troops, but they do not like the enemy light tank. So my job is to make sure that those light tank or even helicopters do not approach that artillery. If this artillery group gets decimated, we have to retrain and start almost all over again, as Mass will seize the opportunity and put more bases just to block us or slow us down. I'm in charge of a light tank group, and my job is to protect the artillery at all costs. So the artillery worst enemy is some fast group or some helicopter groups. I need to prevent those units from reaching the artillery. If they do reach the artillery and destroy all those equipment, then we will have to retrain and probably start from scratch, as Maz will take the opportunity to plot more bases along our way. So it is absolutely like if you like to play a light tank group, your job is to protect artillery at all costs. Very important. So our job is not to get distracted, avoid burning bases that we don't need. Every time you burn a base, there's always a small risk of you lose units, right? Even if you have strong infantry that can tank the base, for some reason the base defense system will pick one of the artillery or more than one actually, and this is where it hurts us a lot. When you want to burn some bases, you have to make sure that you keep those artillery equipment in good shape. So now I make sure nobody will harass those cannons. Okay, the siege has begun. And there you go. So right behind my back, there's a small group trying to bother us. I will repel the small attack right there. And this seems like a good base to destroy. Bonus is those light tank group can be quite annoying for those bombers flying around. So that small bomber here, it doesn't bother me. Now we will wait until we gather enough equipment, and we will start the siege. As you can see, you have I have no money truck waiting, so this is also important. When you want to stop a central command, you need to move along with your base truck. And by the way, friends, did you have a chance to purchase those base truck skin? So the red skin will give you 3% ground speed, and I think 3% of base durability or base HP. And if you cannot afford the red truck, you can always purchase the... Oh, there, look at this now. This poor rocket truck decide to stop a light tank group. You know, the rocket truck is not renowned to have the most durability, especially against the light tank. So you need to pick up your target carefully. So I was about to say, oh yeah, I was talking about the base truck. So if you cannot afford the red skin, the red base truck, I know it's expensive, friends. You can always purchase the blue one. So the blue one won't give you base durability, will give you base firepower. It's better than nothing. And you will also get some ground troop augmentation of 2% instead of 3%. But it's almost half price. So if you want to have a cool looking truck, you can look for those skins in the museum. Alright, so this base is a perfect target. It's already burning only, not even 3 complete troops. So this one will go fast. I put a tag, and once we gather, we will ignite this base right there. There you go. I'm gonna keep the tags clean. I'm on the ball with the tags, making sure that we don't lose momentum. This is important, like I said. When you go aggressive like that, you will always lose a few reserves along the way. So look at this fast group right there. I will try, if I cannot destroy it, I will just chase them away. Make them understand that they are not welcome, and that group will do everything it takes to eat a few troops. I'm going to clean the path right there. So this is our objective. So there is a small base right there. I think it's... Oh, this base looks like it's empty. Yes, I'm glad that we burned that guy. He's a strong player from Mass, 600 plus million power, but he failed his jump and I blocked his truck. So, but he's cool. I mean, I don't think he will be upset. It's part of the game. But like I said, Mass, they're trying their best to block us or prevent us from blocking, but this will not happen. No money will set base in this lower portion of the construction site, and this building will get halted. And no money is a tough cookie. Like, he's no weak. That is the perfect base you want to set up in this building site. And this construction site, it's well inside Mass territory, touching 14 territory. So it's well protected. But like I said, I'm surprised that I don't see much 14 players getting involved in this protection or this operation. I was expecting more of them bothering us, but it's not the case. You will, most of the time in this game footage, you see Mass players, not 14 players. Being active would be maybe another outcome. And we have like this guy from, Lord Snake from Avenger. He's quite a strong player as well, so that will definitely benefit us or reinforce our position blocking this construction. Now Mass will be in trouble. We're going to clean up this smaller base right here. Oh, he's burning so quick, eh? And I see more bases, not the strongest from this alliance. That will make our work easier. So another bomber bothering me, but we have fighters patrolling the sky. Hopefully they will give me a hand. Sometimes when you are in the game, you're focused in the game, you don't see around you. And I'm doing my best to always zoom out. Make sure that we control the situation if something's happening nearby and we can help out instead of playing our own game. That is how you participate or be a team player. So, trying to repel this small lighting group. I'm losing unit. I don't have a lot of reinforcement. As you can see, my group is not in the best shape. But however, I'm managing that just by not going all out with the attack, just in and out, like attack and pull back and forth always. So sometimes the enemy will pull back with a delay, and this delay can be used to fire a few shots and degrade their equipment. Okay, so there you go. I pull back. I don't commit to this group as I don't have enough health points. I do have some help, which is good. I'm not alone, so it's not too stressful. We have plenty of time to take wise decision. There you go. So this is the central command, well deep inside mass territory. The thing that will help us is all this gray out land, this invalid land. It doesn't give the alliance benefit to mass, so burning bases will get much easier. This base only have barely 2 troops inside. There you go. I think it relocated. He didn't want to get burned. That's fine. And we'll go toward this Billy guy right there. Or choose either left or right. It doesn't matter. The result will be the same. This is how you need to play, friends. With the light tank group, always be on the move. Make sure that those light tank units doesn't approach the artillery. Oh, now we have airplanes. That's fine. So I'm gonna tag this dude right there. Only 1 troop inside. Normally starts the siege with a almost burnout troop, but it doesn't matter. It will be strong enough to delete this base. There you go. Number 39 Bruce Strong will be the next victim. Why I like to do those voiceover video is to help you better understand the game. So now when you see me tagging like this or another officer tagging like that, we're not, oh, this rocket truck looks tasty, and look at this artillery. My units are almost done, almost gone, but I can still inflict some significant damage to those enemy equipments. So this group, however, this group is too big for me. I'm going to retreat. I'm going to fall back. But every time I see a target, I try to, now that I'm running low on HP, instead of just waiting for reinforcement, I'm very far away from my feeder group or my feeder bases. What I will do is I will disengage from this battlefield, come closer to my bases and reinforce or refill my group, then I will jump back in the action. Why you do this is to avoid having your reserves getting killed along the way. When you drive light tanks, I mean, they drive so fast that returning to the battlefield is not big of a deal. So this is
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
yeah, so this is a mass claim land that is invalid, I believe. Yep. So we're still gonna bust those bases, and why those bases are almost burnout is that initial central command. You see this piece of land right there? So that piece of land was the final piece of land that turned their original central command invalid. And when we were trying to burn that village, mass kept jumping and we kept busting them. That's why
5 minutes later.
all those bases are already burned out or heavily damaged. And this is what I'm talking about. When you are far from your feeder group or your feeder bases, there's always bases that will plop in the way, trying to hit your reserves. To avoid that, simply come closer to your source, refill, and jump back into action. Otherwise, you will just lose time retraining forever as those groups get shut down one by one. What do you think about the strength of my light tank? It's pretty good, eh? It's a full wrenches, fully upgraded, almost everything gold plus plus, except the engine that is a gold, standard gold, not even gold plus. It's not too bad. I have some solid officers, which helps a lot, and then another small group trying to harass me. They stand no chance. I will repel them, make sure that they don't impede the base burning process. So a lot of penetration shots. There you go. I'm chewing on those troops. Literally, like bing bing. There you go. Especially that helicopter stands no chance. Oh my. Yeah, better run away. There you go. So I'm gonna retreat a little bit. Don't get exposed too much. Now my group is in better shape. I'm just making sure we're on the east side of this, the actual central command building site, and I'm just waiting until the artillery stage as we're gonna do a second wave. Yep, like you see, so I attack, I pull back, I return, and rinse and repeat all the time. I don't stick around, I don't I don't stay exposed too much to the enemy fire. So the light tank is the perfect unit for this tactic. It's very mobile, so use this mobility to your advantage. There is a feeder, I think. I'm gonna kill this guy. There you go. Oh, he's the unlucky one. My. So another customer. There you go. I pull back. Don't get exposed too much. I will stick to this larger group right there. And then the other mass base that just dropped in. So this is the group that will conduct the second wave. Another rat base trying to bother our reserves or kill our reserves. This one is already dead. So good job from our allies. I didn't speak much about them, but they are doing an amazing work. You probably recognize a few players from G27, like I said in my previous video. So they were a bunch of those G27 guys joining either Avengers or FWZ. Alright, we're gonna start the siege. There you go. Yes, those bays, they are annoying, but it works. I mean, if you want to bother the enemy, you just plop your base along the way of their reinforcement and do some damage. So for some reason I got demoted from R4 because I asked to get demoted earlier. I guess that the boss saw my message late and demoted me. Now I cannot put tags, and that will be a problem. As you can see, this is the central command building area that we stopped, but for a reason we lost momentum. We failed to completely destroy all the bases in that area. We left at least one base, I guess, because now this building is not stopped and mass is gaining power or gaining momentum as we fail to complete the job. And this is a problem. Now I don't have, I cannot tag, I cannot draw the attention. And some player, he reported his, he shared his location saying that, hey guys, we may have a problem. So we need to take action, make sure that this building site is completely gone. So I'm writing in chat, stop attacking 14. We have to focus on mass at all costs. But thankfully, we were fast enough to react in time. Look at this group. They are going straight to mass, and this one as well. So we have two massive groups converging to the position where we need to finish the job. Remember, it's not because if you leave one base in this construction zone, you let the enemy recover, then you have to recover from that. You have to repeat the same process over and over again. We have to work our way toward the building site again. Second round, second wave. The positive thing is we have amazingly strong players with overpowered equipment, overpowered troops that will make this whole process very easy. It looks easy, and it is. When you have those troops, those max unit, burning a base, even if it's a strong one, as long as you have solid infantry, the rest is just about a matter of attacking the right base at the right moment. Now we're going to position ourselves. For some reason, I have a light tank, a straggler that got destroyed. It's unfortunate. Sometimes this unit chooses a weird path and get caught by surprise or gets trapped for no reason. So this lower base will also receive the same treatment. Don't neglect that weaker base. And we have B-52 with his 3 fighters trying to chase our enemy, trying to chase our planes away. The same player who failed his jump, he jumped back in. He doesn't give up. He's a good player. If you played against or with B-52, he used to be an OG Server 7 player, and he joined Mass. He's a great guy. He's a knowledgeable player. He knows how to play. He's a well-rounded guy. He knows his stuff. So we have those two good bases. This Neto guy here, not sure what he's trying to do, but it's not gonna work. So we have no money on the upper portion of the screen, trying to survive. Alright, we're going to position around this General Dark player. The siege has begun, but we're not quite coordinated, and I will lose a lot of units on this sequence. Yep, just bad timing for some reason. Like I said, I'm not able to tag, so they thought I would attack the right base, and instead some guy attacked the left base, but he didn't commit, or the artillery got caught by surprise. So we recover it pretty good. However, I lost all my units. So hopefully this group can survive without my light tank coverage. So this is no money. Now he's getting siege. So watch this show. Look how strong this base is. And he got a little, he got some help from his teammates and some allies. I think the base may have or got activated. That's what I think it is, because the siege didn't start. Not everyone was in sync. So that's what I suspect. And now this guy, this poor guy, he lost almost all his troops, and he will pay the price. You don't want to be that guy without the troops next to no money. He knows how to play, and he will just wipe you off the map. Yep, and now, even though we cleaned that area, More bases has dropped or crawled their way into the construction zone trying to save this CC. That's why they wanted to burn no money. Or this one is I have money. But I believe it's the same owner. And for some reason, like, yeah, the frustrating thing about not being able to tag is you see this TKTB guy, he's empty, completely empty. So we shouldn't be waiting until he retrained to smoke him out. We're gonna dispose of this base, however, it's already burned out. One troop, no HP, he's gone. And why not follow through to this George 1991? Maybe not. This player won't have the same chance. Like in the good old days, we're gonna tank this base. If you've been playing this game for a long time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So what is happening here? There is a lot of things going on. We have this boss from Avenger trying to make his way in the building site to reinforce our friends. And YMAS is freaking out right now because this guy is quite powerful. And you really don't, if you can take him out when he's in truck mode, that is the best way to kill him without losing any equipment. But they failed to do so as this raid was quite well guarded, and we have no money, or I have money. Whoever he is, he's bombing away, and you don't want to be on his path. He got strong bomber, more mass bases. Yeah, they drop there, and they will try to crawl their way into this site. Like I said, mass, I'm quite impressed by their motivation. They have the willpower and they're playing an awesome game. Now, this boss guy from Avenger, he just plopped his base, but his base is empty. His troops got eradicated along the way. He needs to train. Problem is, we have B-52 underneath him, and he got some full troops. But pay attention, there is a lot of stuff going on. So no money, or I have money, will try to bomb those troops, and Tony will bomb those artillery units right there. Those are the ones doing the most amount of damage. You want to take out those units first, and then we have Cute Boy, who will try to help support his boss by shooting with his artillery. However, look carefully on the upper portion of the screen. There is this rocket truck right there. He wasn't paying attention and he paid the price, so his artillery got destroyed, but that's the price to pay when you want to help out. There's not a wrong way to do it. The intention was good, but he got caught by surprise. So Money is bombing, Cute Boy is bombing, and this base is still alive, believe it or not. So they don't have any artillery equipment. They're trying to tank this base, but this is a tough base. Probably top technology and base defense and everything you can think of, he must have it. The only thing is, yeah, his base was almost empty. Having a little bit more troops inside his base would have helped. And now I'm not sure to understand why he's popping out his equipment outside his base. You should fire from inside your base as you get a garrison bonus. You deal more firepower when your troops shoot from inside the base. Look at this cluster of artillery down the screen. Almost out of frame. There you go. The bombing run began. Boom. Sadly, he will not survive the siege. But it was a good sequence. Yeah. A lot of troops. Now, Cute Boy is feeling lonely. There's only 2 players now. Money and Cute Boy. They absolutely need to survive before reinforcement arrive. So they're gonna start the siege. Not the fullest base. Cute Boy will try to change the base aggro. That will not work. Yeah, they are motivated to keep this building alive. So now they have to destroy money with everything they have. They will position themselves. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the part then his base got activated. Oh. Yep. They're pulling back, which is wise.
Perfect.
Nice defensive play of money. So this is the third wave, the third group trying to rescue or complete the mission of stopping the CC. Once again, they have to work their way up, but this time I think they have enough firepower. What do you think? So this was an amazing sequence, friend. I mean, I had to play almost all night in order to participate and also capture this footage. That's the sacrifice I had to do for you, friends, and I hope that you will like the video. Alright, General Dark is back. He is back, but he will get relocated swiftly. Just like so. And we're still using the same path. A feeling of deja vu, right? Yeah, I can still not tag. This base is out of frame, sadly. For a reason, I'm trying to focus on my units. But I believe that they are in good position. They have plenty of equipment to finish the siege, complete the siege. And now he's getting under attack again. Oh my! So you will see my group doing some significant amount of damage. I'm gonna find my way between 2 bases, attacking from behind, and while this enemy artillery equipment will try to focus on the base, I will hit them from behind and eat them alive. Just like so. Getting some points and also saving money. Having a strong base does help. Especially when you have some good neighbors like Teke and Espo. So now Teke, I believe his base is empty. But we're not gonna bother about him right now. We will make sure no more base is inside this build site. So we completely... yes, Espo. So don't underestimate the power of the light tank. I know you have some strong troops, but the light tank eats the artillery. So now we have to get rid of Big Sarge. He's empty, so that will be easy. No stress. We will fire. All right. So this is the strongest base inside this building zone, and you will see that we're gonna make sure we clean everything. This time we will do it right. This is a new base. I did not recognize this base before. We will flush him out. We have barcode now. Ah, beautiful base. Strong guy. Top units. And right. So, nah, I don't think that buffing was worth it. Thank you. And now this George, 1991, he's not gonna get away with it. We'll take this guy first. And he decided to leave the city. I believe that this guy is away from keyboard. He wasn't active, he wasn't reacting, he didn't train. So he will wake up tomorrow morning with a relocation warning. This guy next. Yep, those bases trying to build are not in the best shape. I will flush out the dead groups, make room for fresh units. This base almost empty and pretty much gone. We will finish him. There you go, right there. And pay attention. Try to do some shenanigans. Chasing this guy away. Ah, yalla. Crazy Duck is last, I believe. Nope, we have this King Tiger player. Very useful infantry, especially with this new officer. A lot of durability. I mean, for tanking bases, it's simply the best unit. Alright, so thanks for watching, friends. We're gonna end this video with this last base blowing up. If you like this video, give me a like, a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more exciting game footage of this current conquest in Moscow versus 14 Mass and Server 7. See ya!